Hello and welcome to Asia Calling, your window on Asia. In today's program, Sweden gets involved in resolving the decades-long conflict in southern Thailand and the impact of India's Supreme Court decision criminalising gay sex. And we meet Burma's only bike stuntman. Welcome to the program. I'm Rebecca Henschke. An international symposium attended by the Malay Muslim refugee community was recently held in Sweden's parliament. Thousands of them have fled to Europe due to the struggle for an independent state in southern Thailand for more than a decade. The violence still continues until today, leaving over 3,000 people dead. As Ric Wasserman reports, the main topic discussed was peace.
It was an unusual gathering in a meeting room at the Swedish Parliament. Organized by a local peace group and an MP for Sweden's Green Party, the seminar focused on an ongoing conflict in southernmost Thailand.
Det var ju bland annat en väldigt kuvad lokalbefolkning. Många, framförallt unga, som upplever att de inte har någon som helst chans att ge uttryck för de kulturella särarter som finns.
Violence in Patani dates back to more than a decade ago, when the Thais first attempted to assimilate their language and culture on the Malay Muslim community, often by force. In 2004, 100 Malay Muslims were killed. Since then, over 3,000 people have died, while thousands have fled to seek refuge in Malaysia and Europe. Separatist movements have targeted monks and school teachers, as well as the Thai military. In the audience at the parliament meeting were Malay Muslims who fled to Sweden. They've taken their fears with them thousands of kilometers away. No one wanted their face to be recognized on film. They all turned my interview request down. Then they point to Abu Yasir Fikri, a leading member of the separatist group PULO, who lives in exile in Sweden.
ขบวนการที่มีอยู่ในปัตตานีเขาต่อต้านเพื่อมีรัฐปัตตานีเป็นเอกราชนั้นทุกกระบวนการสร้างขึ้นมาในปี1960 หรือ
Meanwhile, the killing continues, now driven by several radical Islamist separatist groups. Dr. Neil Melvin at the International Peace Research Center in Sweden has been studying the conflict in the province. He says that Islamic fundamentalism is not the only contributing factor.
There is a serious political question to do about language, about education, about participation and distribution of resources, which are not necessarily linked to religious questions precisely.
There are no tourists in the Deep South anymore, no investment, many schools and temples are shut, and there is an extremely costly military presence. The solution, says researcher Dr. Neil Melvin, is for the government to make a choice.
It goes back to this issue of the ebb and flow in efforts to try to incorporate the South more closely into Thailand, or to give it some kind of space, not necessarily independence, but at least some kind of space where their languages and territorial issues can have a role in Thailand.
The Thai government met in secret with the resistance movement just last month. It's a breakthrough, says Ahmed Sambun Bualuang, a former independent commissioner for the National Reconciliation Committee.
ประเด็นปัญหาของภาคใต้เป็นส่วนหนึ่งที่มีผลกระทบอย่างแน่นอนเพราะว่าศูนย์กลางของการแก้ปัญหาภาคใต้อยู่ที่กรุงเทพดังนั้นเมื่อกรุงเทพเกิดความสับสนประเด็นปัญหาของการแก้ไขปัญหาในภาคใต้ก็เกิดสับสนด้วยและในขณะนี้พื้นที่ของการข่าวในกรุงเทพมากเกินไปจนทำให้พื้นที่ของ ข่าวในภาคใต้ซึ่งมีความรุนแรงมากเช่นเดียวกันไม่ได้มีในพื้นที่ของสื่อมวลชน
There's a window of opportunity for thousands of Malay Muslim refugees to be able to return to Patani after the meeting. And it's time to get a neutral negotiator into the process, says PULO's executive head, Abu Yasir Fikri.
ถ้ากระบวนการยอมรับได้อาจจะยอมรับได้ก็ได้ซึ่งอยู่กับฐานะของออโตโนมีนั่นเองนี่คือคำตอบของผม
From Sweden, this is Ric Wasserman for Asia Calling.